Hot sunny morning in 98, the 7th of June in Jasper, Texas. After breakfast, people walked to work or to church to hear the pastor's message. On a road called Huff Creek, found it tough to speak because what they saw left them gasping and breathless. The broken body of Byrd. And sure, you probably heard the story. It's rather gory, and if you follow the words, you can somewhat get a picture. But can you really picture being chained up into a pickup truck and drugged until the street ripped your arm off and decapitate you? And the ones who perpetrated this act, for the simple fact that you were black, they had to hate you, mad at nature, because she made you beautiful. And that's irrefutable. Like the fact that crack, street pharmaceuticals, is genocide to blacks. And although this attack on Byrd left the whole world disturbed, a few years back, it was common and not unusual for other brothers to get done like that. And the irony of it all, y'all, was Byrd was often heard saying that he would put Jasper, Texas on the map. But Jasper, Texas put him on the map, figuratively and literally. In spite the insanity of this calamity, his family refused to respond bitterly. And considering the circumstances, what riddles me is, we rallied to save the killers, but who rallied to save Byrd?
The officers easily found out what had happened. A trace of what affidavits grimly described as a brown substance stained the road for almost 3 miles. Byrd had been dragged to death, an atrociously brutal means of killing that had been suffered by African Americans at the hands of whites in the South earlier in the 1900s. Word quickly spread around the nation and the world. Within a day, reporters were making their way to the town of 8,000, first from Houston and Beaumont, Texas, and then from other states and countries. America watched as Jasper, Texas became the focal point of a national hate crime. One of the hottest summers in recent years, with no rain or clouds in well over a month, the morning of June 7, 1998, offered no hope for change in a small town in East Texas. The setting was Jasper, Texas. Local residents in Jasper heading to work and church that Sunday morning along Huff Creek Road made a horrendous discovery, a headless body in the road.
In Texas, when you write Jasper, Jasper got to be this big and Texas got to be twice as big. So they know it happened in this state here. They felt comfortable that they could do this. And the reaction to it, it'd be a whole lot of people that might feel that way. But they got to think twice now because the swiftness of what happened. The world news that went out. The world press beat a path here. Because remember, there can't be no such thing as luck when somebody kill you, but if it was with him. I mean, if that would happen 40 years ago, there was no cable news. There was no 24-hour news. It was 3 networks, and you got the evening news. And here, from the time the word got out, it was running round the clock, 24 hours a day. It was the lead news. And people reacted to it.
I can't rate it 1 through 2. I've worked 2 murders as a sheriff, and I'll tell you this was worse than the other one.